your son, though.
He knew about it and he didn't fix it. Durk knew about it and he didn't fix it.
Okay.
Big Durk and Little Durk knew about it and they didn't fix it. I'm gonna give you this. It's a back door and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, was it open? This is what he asked him. Was it open? This was the exact words. Was it open? He told him it's off the hinges. He said, don't put no stuff.
Ooh, Shiesty, that's my dog. But Pooh, you know I'm really Shiesty. So we reacting to Lil Durk getting exposed for sacrificing King Von. Allegedly. This shit, too many things are adding up, bro.
That he performed, the people that exposed him, how he believed in the Baphomet, how he was living with the guy who openly believed and worshipped the Baphomet, had a mural of the Baphomet in his house, how XXXTentacion participate in the adult film industry, how several of those adult film stars, the women who participated in that, also exposed the rituals that they participated in. XXXTentacion's own ex-girlfriend exposed him. We talked about the song where he talked about how he talked to a Baphomet.
Yeah,
and the weirdest and the creepiest of all, if you struggle to believe if this stuff was real, there's no way you can deny this. We talked about how XXXTentacion was recorded on a phone call, literally performing a sacrifice ritual. It doesn't matter if you believe it. It doesn't matter if you think that a person can really sell their soul. What matters is, once again, like we always say on this channel, what matters is that they believe it. What matters is that they hold these ideologies and worship these entities. He was literally recorded on a phone call, getting all the necessary things to perform a sacrifice ritual. And yes, sacrifice ritual means he has to perform a sacrifice. Blood has to be.
That's crazy. I'm about to react to this video and he yapping about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't click on the X video, bro. I clicked on the King Von video. So I don't want to hear about X right now, bro. But you know what? This is a 2 for 1.
And I believe just 2 months after he was released from prison, somehow he was released after it was looking like he was about to serve a lot of years. He not only got out of jail, but then his career would take off with the song called Look at Me. But then just 2 months after he was released, this female fan of his, would link with him and then just suddenly pass away. But not only that, we talked about how his former friend, Ski Mask Slum God, went on social media and told fans, listen, stop asking me to go back around X. That dude is trying to sacrifice me. I'm keeping my distance. I'm protecting myself. So y'all can stop asking me to do it. We also talked about Kodak Black, another rapper from Florida, just like XXXTentacion, which, by the way, they both knew each other, collaborated on songs together. Kodak Black had a friend named Jack Boy who grew up with him as well, who also said, stop asking me to come around Kodak Black. I'm not going back around that dude. He's trying to sacrifice me. He got a pardon from Trump when he don't even know Trump. What is it that they have in common where Trump, the president of the United States, so many important things in the world, you would pardon?
And there's gonna be people in the comments talking about, oh, you're a hater. You're a hater. You're asleep. You're asleep. Like, you ain't even asleep. You so and you in dormant. Like,
this little old rapper from Florida who talks about cars, money, cars, clothes, and girls. Why would you pardon him? How would you know to do that? Who's telling you to do that? I'm not going back around that dude. He's trying to sacrifice me. And when he kept his distance, it was that one of the craziest and creepiest murders I've ever heard of in my life. I believe his name was Wiz the Kid or something, who was, I believe, Kodak Black's artist. Whether he was his artist or not, he was his right-hand man. This man was murdered in the most brutal way I've ever heard in my life. If you all want to see me cover that whole situation, just drop his name, just say Wiz in the comment section. I'll add that to the long list of videos I gotta make, because I still gotta come out with the Colin Kaepernick and a plethora of other videos. Well, today, let me present to you all what I'm going to consider the smoking gun, because yes, while there's a small possibility that this guy could not be telling the truth, I believe there's a guy by the name of OTF Vonnie, who is the affiliate of rapper Lil Durk. Lil Durk, part of the hip-hop industry. A lot of people have been killed and died around Lil Durk. Everybody knows it. For the longest, people have been saying he has a curse attached to his life,
for the longest,
because so many of the people closest to him have been murdered, heavily affiliated with the gang war that's taking place in Chicago. Other people have speculated it's other stuff going on, like OTF Vonnie's dad. Because back on, I believe, November 6, 2020, King Von, who was technically Lil Durk's artist, but I don't believe he was ever signed by any paperwork. November 6, 2020, as most of us know, King Von would be pow in Atlanta. After he ran up on Quando Rondo, Quando Rondo's right-hand man would end up unaliving King Von. Well, it's now coming out. People speculated, had their suspicions. Well, Otia Vani is a close affiliate of Lil Durk. His father is now coming out stating that it's not speculation, it's not what he thinks, it's what he knows. And the only reason why he's telling, snitching, exposing, whatever you want to call it, the only reason why he's doing it now is because he's giving these people 5 years. It's been 5 years, almost 5 years since King Von passed away. He's giving them more than enough time and ample opportunity to do what's right and hold up their end of the bargain. He feels like they're not doing it. Lil Durk is staying silent. Now his son is locked up after orchestrating a hit on the people who killed King Von. So now he says he's telling on everybody. I want you all to take a listen to what this man had to say.
Hey, by the way, shout out to Remo for actually putting us in contact. Remo's like the plug for a lot of stuff. Hey, so are you're OTF Vonnie's father?
Yes.
Like,
unfortunately.
what do you mean unfortunately? You're his biological father, right?
Yeah, when you break the code, you break the code. You know, blood don't make you family. Loyalty is what makes you family. Von's father was not my blood brother, but we were brothers, and we would die for one another.
Grew up together.
No questions asked. No questions asked. They've had 5 years to rectify this.
So basically, OTF Vonnie and King Von, that's not King Von cousin. But they like, basically, they dads, like you just said, his dad and his dad knew each other. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, it's immediately gonna be there. But I know people that dad, like I used to have friends and dads knew each other and shit like that. That don't mean nothing, bro. That don't mean you put your guard down. You feel me? Because people use certain titles to sneak through and sneak in certain places. But the reason why OTF Vonnie father feel bad about it too, subconsciously. If he would have got paid, he probably wouldn't have said nothing and just been quiet subconsciously. But the reason why he feel bad is because he introduced him to Vonnie. So it's like, it's his fault almost. Because it's like, damn, I introduced my janky ass son to you.
5 years, they didn't do it. They didn't do it. And guess what? I came
But
out
he didn't
and said,
raise
I
his
was
son.
getting
That's
high,
what he
I'm doing
said.
this, I'm
So
doing
I
that, I'm
don't know.
sorry. I'm on Lil Tim and Quando Rondo ass. I'm gonna clean their name up because you protect your brothers whether they right or whether they wrong. You cover your brother's faults because you don't want your sins to be exposed. But if you have been given the opportunity and time to rectify this and you ain't did it, period. That's it. Ain't nothing else to talk about. And whatever they get, whatever it is, it's what it is. I'm gonna give it all to you.
Flight, man.
Everything. I got everything, and I got all the receipts. All of them.
Are you saying this in regards to your son, though?
He knew about it and he didn't fix it. Durk knew about it and he didn't fix it.
Okay.
Big Durk and Little Durk knew about it and they didn't fix it.
Okay, explain the situation as you know it, because I think a lot of people.
I mean, I'm gonna give you this. It's a back door, and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As Durk asked Vonnie, "Is it open?" Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the death of Von, like King Von?
Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, "Was it open?" This is what he asked him. Was it open? This was the exact words. Was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Do you
understand that?
I hear you. Are you insinuating that?
I'm not insinuating. I'm giving you facts.
But I'm asking you, are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right.
You heard what I just said.
He just told you that.
Guess what? You need motive first, right? Yeah. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that another. You need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on who told on Von before he died.
Somebody like, oh, he lying. Like, bro, you're a manipulative piece of shit, bro. What the fuck is this nigga lying about? It's not even a tone to somebody that's on here lying, bro. Like, you could tell who be lying, bro. Because if somebody come on the internet and they want to lie, they gonna make they self look the best. You feel me? They gonna try to make they self look better in the situation. He made himself, he put himself involvement into this whole situation, and it don't look good. Because he still got Von killed too. Because it's not that he just went along with it, but he just like, he was there with it the whole time. And he didn't do nothing. It's not that he didn't do nothing to stop it, but he just couldn't catch it. A lot of people don't want to admit that. Like, damn, I could have had more to do to stop this from happening, and this shit still happened. And that shit'll eat you up inside. So probably this is way of like, I don't know, quieting his soul.
Who doesn't want their friend to tell on them after they die and to free themselves up? You've seen have Vaughn looked at him in that courtroom. So
Yeah.
this is what it is. I mean, this is what it is. We ain't got to go no further. Like I said, I got all the receipts. This is what
Ron
it is.
was looking
As I
at that
said,
nigga like,
he
you
asked him,
really
was it
just
open? He
told
told
on
him it's
me,
off
bro.
the hinges.
So
That
you
courtroom.
think that
We ain't no think. I'm willing to put my life on it because I'm speaking right now out loud to this. So I'm willing to die for this. If a person is killed for speaking the truth, he won. He won.
so you're saying
Period.
that Dirk wanted
Hey, well, I don't know why you keep repeating it as if you don't understand. You
This
don't
nigga
understand what I'm
retarded,
saying.
that's why.
You understand English. I said first we got to establish motive.
why would Dirk want Vaughn unalive?
All right, man, let me give you this. First of all, you didn't sign your rights over. You ain't in no slave
You
360
never
deal.
signed the OTF.
First of all, you can't bring nobody into the business and they surpass you. How you bring
Yeah.
me to the table when I pass you up?
Yeah, now it's like Dirk, fuck Dirk.
Don't nobody
Hey,
want their
King
keys
Von,
by
come
taking,
on.
do they?
Labels don't care
That's
about
interesting.
Lil
Dude was,
Durk.
dude was a slave. He was signed the Coke
He had to
Boys.
make
He was
a
signed,
chess
he was a
move.
slave. Vaughn wasn't no slave.
That's interesting. I did find out that Vaughn didn't have any
And
contract.
he wasn't signed to OTF.
Which is
I mean, come on, man. He
So
wasn't
that
even
make
signed
it
to him.
worse.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you this act. My son tricked the world. He tricked the world with Von's
That
murder.
nigga
He tricked
Dirk
the
is
world. He
snake
crashed
with
out.
his
He this
bitch ass. Look at
now all
him.
of a sudden, this super duper smart. I call him steroids.
And his,
this super
you
duper.
know what's crazy about Lil Durk? His snake energy. I ain't gonna say snake energy because it's a snake year. I'm born on a snake year. You know what I'm saying? But his parasite energy. Because at least snakes will get rid of the parasites. Even spiders will get rid of a fucking parasite. But his parasitical invader energy, bro. You know what I'm saying? That Lil Durk have backdoor frequency has spread. That energy has spread to the whole world. Everybody that knows about it, hears about it, listens to this shit. Even if you don't listen to it from Lil Durk directly, it's in the culture now. That's why everybody is trying to tear each other head off all the time now. Lil Durk and Pooh Shiesty open up a portal of bad energies to get revamped on Earth. No cap. I saw the whole shit. I saw the industry shift like within my generation, within these past 10 years, bro. First it was drill rap. And then it was like trap music. 2015, 2016, 2017, that's when all the SoundCloud music started coming, the fun music, vibes. Music started to come back a little bit because I'm happy, shit like that was dropping. 2016, hella good ass albums, hella artists dropping music. Then 2017 hit, it's like the experiment. They started experimenting, bro. 2018 was experimenting. They was just trying to figure out what sounds gonna stick. NLE choppers and random ass songs blowing up. Shit. That's when that random shit started to just take over. Like it was always meme and viral meme songs, but they didn't have a strong like, you know. But 2019, 2018, as soon as that shit got like TikTok started to get like it started getting bigger than Dub Smash and shit like that. That's when all the gimmicks and shit started happening, bro. But drill rap was dead. Then King Von came out of nowhere, bro. And I was ignoring that shit. Cause I'm like, this shit sound like, man, King Von, K-Fly, all them niggas just spawned 2020, bro. 2017 to 2020 was it was experiment time. That was like the last time where celebrities were celebrities for real, I'll say for real, like last little era. And after 2020, the realm glitched. You gotta think about anybody that's stuck in a drill rap frequency, you retarded. Because how you didn't wake up to the truths of the world out in 2020? Most people woke up in 2020. These niggas went deeper into sleep. Oh, goofy ass niggas.
Marlon use a company credit card to buy plane tickets for hitters, and they're gonna get it. Not on FaceTime. He say don't put no cards in my name. He obviously got to be on a regular call. If they got, he said don't put no stuff in my name. They laid the foundation for themselves to get picked up. They want them to get caught. This is part of selling your soul. Jail is a part of the sacrifice, just as well as homosexuality. This is what it is. Since when NBA, since when Donald Trump knows something about some NBA young boy, he ain't never been in the same room with him. How did he get a pardon? How did a pardon? You think Puffy ain't gonna get one? and they'd have been in the same room together, several events. You know about some NBA young boy. Come on, it's all rigged. Trump told you better than anybody. It's fake news.
If your son called you and said, "Pops, they gonna let me out, but I gotta tell on Durk. Should I do it?" What would you tell him?
Talk about somebody because everything you did, my son ain't tell on Ron. I mean, is that something to even ask? Is that something to even ask?
So you would tell him,
you got rid of blood, you got rid of family for somebody that didn't. You got rid of somebody that put you on millions. He put my son on millions and millions of dollars because of me. Not because of Durk, but because of me. So that ain't nothing to talk about. But guess what? He won't tell on Durk because guess what? He's a part of this.
He's a part of the masonry.
He's a part of it too.
So wait. So I'm seeing the headline says you're saying that Vonnie orchestrated the POB thing. Do you believe that?
I mean, I don't know this. This is what the paper says. I don't know nothing about that. But this is just what it is. So it's horrible. It's horrible. And guess what? What makes it so bad?
He said
I didn't ask to go, and I don't give a fuck.
What's the difference?
I didn't ask to go. I take me with you to go pay Lil Tim. I could have stayed in the motherfucker.
Wait, you was with him?
Yes, I was with him, but I didn't know what the transaction was.
The whole Chicago part already know this shit.
It's like I'm in the middle. Listen, it's like I'm in the middle of a drug deal, but we don't get nothing back. And this is in April. We don't kill them till November.
Wait, hold on. Are you saying you were with Vonnie?
Listen, we ain't finna do no more talking that. I just gave you this what it is. I promise you this what it is. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm with him when we pass the bag. I'm with him. And I got a text message to Lil Tim once he did a video, whenever he did his first video in September. So I texted him. I said, don't act like you like that. I was there when you was running from the police on the four-wheeler, when you got the bag from Von. Cuz is Muslim, you not Muslim, get stepped on. So I told him just like that, and I got the screenshot of the text message that I sent him through Instagram.
Wait, that's what you said to him.
Sent that to Lil Tim. He never responded, but guess what? He knew it was true. He knew it was true because it's true. Same day he was running from the police on the four-wheeler in the country part of Georgia. He backed in next to a Suburban. He's in a pickup truck. They gave him the bag, Army duffel bag. How much in it? I don't know, but we ain't getting nothing back. This in April. We don't kill him till November, but guess what? My son ain't gonna think I'm gonna remember this. I'm not from Atlanta. I'm not from Georgia. It's April. How the fuck I'm going through? One day, this message is gonna come out, and it's deep. And I got receipts.
So you're telling me that your son slimed out King Von for Lil Durk? Because it's unbelievable. It's somebody sent me something saying that King Von cousin Balo actually said the same thing.
Let me give you this.
You know who Balo is?
Of course. Let me tell you this, Ack. You think I want it to be true? Are you out of your mind? You think I want it to be true? Hell no, I don't want it to be true. It's killing me. Look at my motherfucker in the face and can't cut his head off. How? You know how much torture that is? You know how much torture it is just knowing I'm with him to go pay the hitters? How much respect you got for me? None. So guess what? Like I said in the text message, it ain't all came out yet. What better time to do something to me than when you locked up? Grandma, I'm fighting for my life. I ain't had nothing to do with nothing. I know what's up for real. You know what I'm saying? Got to get rid of me. I know everything. Got to. I know everything. But guess what? Like I said, if a person's killed for the truth.
And by the way, I got...
Okay, what the fuck was they doing there?
First and foremost, I mean, the conviction in this man's voice, for him to come out and tell on his son, because he's not just exposing Lil Durk, he's exposing his own son. At the very beginning of the interview, he said, what? Unfortunately, I am the father of OTL Vonnie, unfortunately, because my son is a part of this. Notice how in the interview here, or in the clip here, he talked about how he wasn't just making speculations on like, from a street perspective, right? From a gang member perspective, or the father of a gang member. He was talking about spiritually. He was talking about ritualistically. He was talking about the industry. He was talking about homosexuality. He was talking about how people getting pardons from Trump, who Trump don't even know.
Trump don't know
we talked about with the Kodak Black thing. He said going to prison is a part of the...
If you ever see a rapper take a picture with Trump, OT7 Kwani, Donald Trump, Peasy, who else took a picture with Sexy Red, I think. Well, if you ever see like celebrities and artists near Donald Trump, that's a paid operation.
Sacrifice. Remember, we talked about in my last video when it comes to fraternities and sororities.
I gotta react to this.
There's certain things that comes with being a part of a fraternity and sororities, like the perks. You'll be favored over other people. You'll be connected with other people. But there's other stuff behind the scenes, like the rituals, the humiliation rituals, like the hazing rituals, like the vows, like the altars that you have to pray to, like the gods and goddesses that's not of the Bible or the Quran that you have to pray to, that they don't talk about. The other secrets that they don't have to talk about, but they'll claim to believe in God. Lil Durk would claim to be Muslim while putting out music that's literally anti-Muslim, anti-Islam. You will know a person by the fruits of their labor. Yeah, he'll hop in music videos and make it all look good. Big diamonds, and he flossing and flexing. YK Osiris said it best. He said, stop lying, bro. Stop telling people, thank God for the riches and everything. I'm so successful because of God. I'm a part of this. He said, God don't want us to be a part of this music industry.
This music industry is a God blessing.
I remember when he dropped this.
You need to stop it. God don't like that we in this music business. God don't like that we talking about money, cars, and clothes and hoes. So if you want to be in this music industry and you want to get money, understand what it comes with. That it's not from God. It's from the devil. Understand? I just want you to understand that, you know, because I don't want y'all to get lost in the sauce and complain what y'all going through and why y'all going through it. Period. It's not from God. Stop saying it's a God blessing. It's not from God.
That's why they be suffering. Okay, for everybody that's like, bro, oh my God, it ain't that deep. How come most celebrities be suffering? You know what I'm saying? It's only when celebrities get to a point of where you get to a point of just money in general in real life, to where, yeah, you might like items, you might like certain things, but these niggas be having 5, 7 chains on, 2 watches, 5 Ferraris. Like, god damn. And then every lyric is like, you broke, I made it, I'll buy your girl a Birkin, she'll leave you, I'll destroy your family, I'll shoot you. Like, what? And then niggas be like, hey, it's my favorite rapper. Oh my God. Don't you dare talk about him, no. That's how they be with me when I make a video. And it pisses me off, bro. The way they glitch pisses me off, bro. But I glitch it, though. So.
This industry is not what you think it is. Don't let these people fool you, man. In this social media, I'm going to give y'all a little background with me, man. Like, my life is not perfect, man. Don't think because I'm on Instagram showing this, showing that, I don't got a perfect life either. And I want you to understand that just because all these rappers show all this money and show all this fame,
you think they good?
Don't think their life is good.
Remember, look at Durk.
It's not.
He had all the cheese.
I couldn't have said it any better myself. And if you noticed, his career took off because Lil Durk's career was dying out. Like, yeah. But Lil Durk's career is very interesting to me because he's had ebbs and flows, like a little bit unique in a uniquely different way from other artists. Sure, because he had a hit. What is it? This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Something like that. Many years ago. Then he blew up a little bit with the whole Chicago drill wave, and then it died out a little bit. He came back, made a little bit of noise, and then he died out a little bit. Shit. But this
y'all don't understand. This nigga Durk been chasing the industry, bro. Especially when he did that Days Low shit. Even as a kid, I'm like, bro, he's chasing it, bro. Like, I could tell he was trying to. So he started what he did was he switched his music up. He originally made music for the women. I ain't even gonna say that. He originally started rapping. Then he started trying to make music for the women. Bang Bros and all that, like the melodic and the melody. But he would always still drop like a verse, shit like that, like 52 bars and shit like that. But then This Ain't What You Want, he perfected the melodic sound. But after he realized he was doing a melodic sound, like 2013, 2014, I didn't really watch his career like that. I mean, I watched it. I mean, I don't really listen to music like that, bro. But I did. But I'm more of like a Chief Keef, Lil Herb, you know, Young Pappy, Lil J back then. Like, I didn't listen to Duck. I didn't listen to Vaughn. I didn't listen to Durk like that. But the first drill song I did hear was Bang Bros. But this nigga started making songs with Jeremiah. I remember when they dropped on YouTube. Bro, he started making a song with a random nigga called Jeremiah. I'm like, that a random ass feature. Then he did a whole project with Days Loaf. Then the nigga was just cooked for years after that. Like, nobody, I forgot about him. 2015, 16, 17, dude was irrelevant, right? Then 2018, he dropped that No Auto Durk, still irrelevant. 2019, still irrelevant. 2020, you chase the clout and sacrifice your mans for clout. And now you're famous, and now you're the GOAT. And now it's, oh my God, it's Lil Durk. But before that, you were the goofy. We only knew about Durk because all them people kept dying around him.
Relationship with him and Von was very interesting to me because, to me personally, Lil Durk is talented. We're not talking about the violence, the destruction, all the stuff we disagree with as far as what they talk about.
Then
but
they
the
said
talent.
he took
Lil Durk
all
is
of Von's
talented.
songs,
he can rap,
bro.
He can harmonize on a beat.
They said he took all of Von's songs, the hard drive. You gotta think about all the shit that niggas love. Like these past 4-5 years of shit he been dropping. That shit might all be Von shit.
King Von was different. He had a different organic energy about him. Of course, I believe he was a demon. He was a self-proclaimed demon. He told you what he was. I really do believe he murdered multiple people in real life. And I think he glorified it. I think he loved the lifestyle that he lived. I do think he's a victim of his circumstances and his decision making when he was younger. But he glorified it in his music. But him and Durk were not the same. King Von's ability, like the talent, just the talent, not what he talking about. The talent was off the chart. His ability, his storytelling ability was second to none.
That's true.
He surpassed Durk fast. So I 100% agree with that. He surpassed Durk fast. And then they got that case in 2019 where they were both seen on camera, apparently pow-powing at somebody, allegedly robbing somebody.
Wow.
Then when King Von passes away in 2020, only after he passes away, the charges are dropped. It wasn't just King Von. It was two people involved. Lil Durk as well. There was evidence that Lil Durk was involved. Still prosecute him, but they didn't. OTL Vonnie's dad is saying that's because Lil Durk told. So not only is he alleging that Lil Durk had King Von taken out in a roundabout way, but he also potentially had a life insurance policy on King Von, which I definitely don't find that hard to believe because something I thought about was if I'm a record label exec and I'm grabbing somebody from the hood, from the trenches, who really from the streets, supposedly from the streets. If you sign to my record label, if I want to profit off you the best, longer, I need to get as much music out of you as possible. I need your brand to continue to grow. It's going to be very difficult to do that if you're not here. Sure, immediately after you pass, the numbers skyrocket. But then after that, it dies out because you're no longer putting out music. So in order to sign to my record label, you're going to have to denounce the street life. You're going to have to let these silly beefs go. We got money to make. Millions and millions of dollars to make. Let's run up this bag. Not the bodies. But the record labels don't do that. And the question is why? Because if they're not willing to do that, there's probably other things that they're doing to make up for it. Life insurance policies make absolute sense. It's not my first time hearing it. So not only...
Then you know what's crazy? It's not like they're only signing street artists. So I have a whole avenue of street artists and be like, okay, for these people, life insurance, this and that. Our other artists, we get life insurance on them too, but we don't gotta worry about them. They had Lollapalooza, they had Coachella, they had they performing at Tyler the Creator type shows and shit like that, or they on some Money Man shit, they on some Babyface Ray shit. They getting high, they talking about money, or they talking about other shit. But these drill rappers right here, that's in the streets, that's actively this like a little glitch bag. Like they treat them like little bags and product. It's a booming ass stock, but it's gonna drop. Everything else is just like a regular coworker. But you got this one coworker like, oh yeah, he bringing all the attention and the energy, and they dilute all that energy to the other artists and shit. But you gotta think about it. If you were an artist on the same level as King Von, and after he passed, you gonna bubble and get some of his fans. It's weird. This whole industry is like weird, bro, and all the energies are tethered together. That's why as soon as somebody blow up, everybody that's viral, everybody that used to be viral, everybody that's famous, try to reach out to the person that's blowing up and get next to them. Like Lil Yachty does this shit. If you going viral, Lil Yachty will attach itself to your energy and make it seem like, oh, well, I got my platform and I'm helping like boost your shit. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time it's like niggas that probably found Lil Yachty will find you too. Because Lil Yachty was innovative and new and fresh on the scene, right? So somebody that find Lil Yachty, and if Yachty fuck with you, that means his fans probably fuck with you too. So what the nigga do, what people do is, like they'll I'm gonna make a song on your beat and shout you out. But you bigger than me, bro. Put me on the song. Yachty does that. That's like a shaky example, but you know exactly what I mean. Like, if Skrilla popping, Yachty gonna pull up on Skrilla. If Detroit popping, he gonna pull up on Detroit. If Shani Bin Laden rap a certain way, he gonna make a Shadi Bin Laden type song. Drake, he gonna make a Jamaican song. Like, I fuck with different cultures though, but I feel like it's just the way you do it. It's the way you do it, man. Or who's somebody else that do that shit that just be pillaging? Drake, you know what I'm saying? Certain shit like that.
Was King Von surpassing Lil Durk in such a short period of time, and it was organic. People was rallying behind him. You got people from Chicago who already put King Von over Lil Durk all time in such a short period of time. When you hear his music, I have eyeballs, I have ears, like just like the young people. I understand what's so attractive about the music, what draws them in. The talent is there. They're just using it for destruction by design. And the irony of all of this is that today is King Von's birthday. Can you believe that? August 9th, 1994. Today is his birthday, which why is this coming out now around his birthday? Even that's weird to me. When I first heard this story, I was struggling to believe it because I was thinking to myself, well, what would Lil Durk get out of this? Because, or how would they know that King Von would place himself in a position to be killed? How did they know? Because he walked.
This information was out at the beginning of the month, bro. But that was a good point for your video for sure. That was definitely a good point for your video.
Up on Quando Rondo. It doesn't matter though. The reason is because it could have happened like that, or it could have happened another way. The point is, if money was allegedly given to this person, they're gonna find a way to get King Von to isolate himself. I just think it ended up happening the way that it did. So it actually cleared Lil Durk even more because it looked more organic. But the part where he said that they tried to get caught on purpose is one of the most mind-blowing parts of all of it. Because I hadn't heard anybody say it from that perspective. It makes what he's saying more believable to me. Because normally when we think of sacrifice,
I need 100 from my headphones, but stop playing.
There are other forms of sacrifice that you have to make.
If I want to learn how to resell, learn how to monetize, any of them things like that, join my Discord. You know what I'm saying? The grind is real. Catch Up Glizzer merch is out now, man. I got the white colors coming soon, but so far we got the black Tap Man. We got medium, small, large. Lock in, man. $45 a shirt.